Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I knew something was going to be muted. That's why I was asking earlier. But apparently it only muted one scene. Anyway. Welcome to Monster Hunter Battle League week. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? There we go. There we go. It's hiding on me. How are you guys doing today? I gotta turn down the music a little bit more in my headset. It's fucking deafening. There we go. So today, we got more Rank C action. We've got Boyfriend, belongs to Vibra Buns. We got Phantom Train, which is Lancer Freya's monster. Slaw belongs to Big Bakahuna. You Know the Way is Cronus Nightmare's monster. Cepheus belongs to Patch. Punch is a Pile of Cats monster. Onosaur belongs to me. Mask Horseman is Abeth's monster. So, just like yesterday, because we had 4 monsters left over, once I seeded everybody to fight for a second time, I decided it was the most fair thing to do would be... Can I move this down by 1 pixel? Does that make it look better or worse? About the same. Whatever. I thought the most fair thing to do would be to give the monsters that were ranked highest in Rank C an additional chance, because I needed somebody who had already fought 2 times. There's going to be somebody, might as well be the best, right? And so yesterday, we saw Azure Lang, who also belonged to Abeth. Abeth has the top 2 monsters in Rank C right now. So now we're seeing him fight again. Mask Horseman's a very strong monster. Doesn't really have a lot of monsters that can, like, solidly beat it in Rank C. So it has a chance to do very well today. Let's get going with this. I need to get out of this screen. Yeah, we got to do 1-2 player. Okay, so I've never actually listened to DaBaby, so I don't get any of the references. I know he's a guy. I know he's very popular. Actually, you know what? I think I saw a performance of his on like Saturday Night Live or something like that. But that's like the only time I had seen him. Yeah, Boyfriend. We got the whole Friday Night Funkin'. This is not the right memory card. This is pretty funny. Azu. Oh no, you know what it is? It is actually the right memory card. I had cheat codes enabled. That's right. I had maximum life and defense. Those are nice C-rank stats, I know. So I was filming for my new video today. Ooh, I got videos in the pipeline. And I was just maxing some stats to prove a point. And I was like, what? I don't remember that being all fucked up. Ah, wrong one. Anyway. I'm all bad on the details. That's okay, though. Let me get prediction started. Here we go.
I'm sorry, I'm terrible with the details.
There we go. A little late on it, but I appreciate it regardless, JP. I was waiting for someone. So, we've seen both these guys fight. Boyfriend is extremely offensive, mixed attacker build, almost no life. Kind of a wonky build, but I mean, I've done almost this exact same build on my gel, so I'm not judging. I'm just saying it is a little bit wonky. Mask Horseman, more of what we're used to with the anti-tank build, full power, full life. Kind of went a little bit easy on the skill to make up for the fact that not a lot of people are running speed at this point. You're on mobile, so you're about to cook, so that excuses you for being late on the draw? I don't think so. No, sir. It's a very Florida excuse of you, JP. Both of these unlucky not to be through already. Yeah, there's a lot of monsters like that. Do I have time to bet? I'm super late. Because I'm also on mobile. I'm going to use that excuse. Yeah, submissions are closed. Fuck it. I can't gain points at the same speed as the rest of you because I'm not subbed. Also, I was talking about it on stream the other day, but I think I'm going to have a haircut donation incentive or sub incentive because this is fucking killing me. Got a little mop top going on. Leaping kick, 82%. Not too bad, but the move doesn't do a lot of damage. Unlike Rush Slash, which is going to almost one-hit kill Boyfriend, but it procs power almost immediately. The power meow, you love to see it, but it does not connect. 90% miss on a move that would have done maybe 50 damage. Rush Slash misses again. There's a diving press. Sucks that the meow missed at like almost perfect percent, but I don't know. I don't know how much of a difference it would have made, you know? Both monsters can attack. Leaping kick hits again. 98, big crit there, but Boyfriend is still losing. Both monsters can attack. Here comes another Rush Slash, but that whiffs. 6 seconds left on the clock. Boyfriend's got 10-ish more guts. Dodges that Rush Slash. 1 second left. Needs to do something. You know what? The power meow would have won him the game if he had hit it. And all other things were equal. So, Mask Horseman dodges a 97% to win that one. Hits that one, minus 36 guts. So in my new video, I talk a lot about the usefulness of like what makes a good slot 4 tech, because the thing is, slot 4 techs are unique in the sense that they're often able to be used right at the beginning of a match, right? So if your slot 4 tech that you use to like open up the game is very expensive, it better get you some really good fucking rewards for it. It better do a decent amount of withering too. I think a slot 4 tech that does a lot of withering is honestly more useful than a slot 4 tech that does a lot of damage. Because if you can attack and then wither so much that your opponent doesn't get to retaliate, that puts you in a really good spot to attack a second time. And so even if you can't get the one-hit KO, you can still set yourself up for the one-hit KO. 45 guts, Boyfriend's got enough to attack, decides not to. It's cutting it close on that one anyway. Mask Horseman wins it 2-0. Haircut stream when? Well, I'm not sure. I gotta set a like a goal first, and I don't know how much I want that to be. Next up, we got Phantom Train, and we got Onosaur. So Onosaur is a goofy build. I don't actually expect Onosaur to advance at all. But it has the potential to. If it lands in a set of 8 monsters that it has a good matchup against, I think it can make it. I just don't think it's like, you know, the best monster. Okay, Phantom. Onosaur. There we go. Prediction is live. Make your bets. So we have a lot of skill and intelligence on one side, and we have more life and actually more speed on Phantom Train as well. Phantom Train has level 3 speed, which is kind of interesting. Probably just couldn't get it down low enough, which is totally fair. But that tiny amount of skill Phantom Train has, even though it does have Guts Correction on side and it does have much more skill than Onosaur has speed, we're still going to see, what, a 12% increase on Pinch Throw and stuff. It's probably going to be about 54%, about that, something like that. I don't remember Pinch Throw's exact accuracy, but it's about 54% to instantly win. So that's a pretty good odds. The thing is that Phantom Train has to look out for the withering on Onosaur's Kiss. That's going to be spooky. Flame at 57% is pretty wild as well. Pierce Throw at 60, lands, maybe enough to kill. Not quite, 182. I kind of overestimated how much that does. Oh, the kick. A bad start for Onosaur. The multiple kicks is already looking like it's over. 3 in a row. Onosaur wastes the only advantage that she has. Here comes a bite. That misses at 75%. There's the kiss at 75, and that misses as well. So they both missed to 75. 74 lands, not enough to kill, but Phantom Train can attack again. Decides not to, but Onosaur is like, you know what? I'm up front. That means it's time for me to attack. Over and over. Sting lands, that's going to be enough to kill, even if it does like nothing. There's the Grit. Crit Flame's the only thing that can win it for Onosaur here. Here comes the pinch throw misses, 2 seconds on the clock, nothing going to happen on Onosaur's side. Goes for the kiss. I'm playing on vanilla. Just realized this is vanilla mode. Yeah, no shit, Matt. So we're going to redo the first one. Okay, let's retry this. I was filming in vanilla for the video, and I guess I forgot to change it back out. But anyway, pretty quick to fix. But we do have to redo the first match. The thing that's really funny is that Centaur and Mew didn't actually get changed that much, or specifically the attacks both of these monsters have didn't get changed that much. Okay, I'm making another prediction. We're doing it again. Number 2. So things have changed a little bit, but not a whole lot. A little remix action for you. So, you're now armed with knowledge that is somewhat useless. Jumping kick does more damage, or leaping kick does more damage than it used to, I think. I'm pretty sure it does. And I think rear leg kick is better, slightly. Rush slash, I think, was made more inaccurate in exchange for more damage, I do believe. Or the opposite, I don't know. Either way, pretty similar regardless. Oh, slam with the raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the Monster Rancher Battle League. If you're new here, we do a long-ass Monster Rancher 2 tournament series. This is the 6th week of it. We'll be going for probably another 30 weeks. It's going to be quite a while till we're done. But yeah, there's prediction betting. You can get in on it if you like. I assume if you're from Slam Stream, you know a little bit about Monster Rancher. And if you don't, then welcome. I'm here to answer any questions. So Mask Horseman with a really good lead right now. Goes for another Meow. Going to do a tiny bit of damage. A lot of withering. Stopping Mask Horseman from attacking. But Boyfriend does have a big deficit to come back from. Best monster game? I agree. Easy agree. Goes for the punch. Oh, the big haymaker punch. 2 seconds left. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. So Mask Horseman wins game 1. A dog that meows? Yeah. It's a cat mixed with a dog. So that's what happens. Hey Beth, did you enter the Dogs vs Cats tournament? Because I entered this guy on the cat side, and I entered the blue Kato on the dog side. Because it wasn't against the rules. Ooh, Rush Slash misses 67%. Smash lands. Pretty big damage. For a basic, there's the power. You want to see big damage from a basic, punch him right in the front of the horse. As we all know, the front of the horse is the weakest part of the horse. So those punches finding their mark. Mask Horseman in trouble. Got 90% on that Meow. Goes for it. That's a good way to finish things off. Minus 36 guts. And no grit from Mask Horseman. So Boyfriend wins that one. So yeah, once again, welcome all new viewers from Slam's stream. We do this 3 times a week. So if you're into Monster Rancher, hit me up with that follow. We get to see a cute little marching mochi. My favorite part of the stream, seeing the parade of marching mochis. And then, man, you can hang out and bet points and do fun stuff like that. The double diving press, 134 damage the second time. Mask Horseman in a little bit of trouble. Doesn't proc anger, which is unfortunate. Hits the smash. Not enough to kill. Boyfriend procs power again and has enough guts to attack. Here's a punch. Not enough. Oh, but he's got fury. Both these monsters are like 1 hit away from winning. They don't need these giant power-ups. Diving press at 75. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. 2-0. Or 2-1, sorry. For the Bow Wow. Next up. Let's try this again. We got to this point, and then we realized I'd made some severe mistakes. So, round 2. Okay, so here comes the prediction. Boyfriend wins that one. We got Phantom Train, who does the suplexing, and Onosaur was maybe racially insensitive, but, you know. She's got a cool vest on. So, predictions are live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Do you like a train who can do the suplexing himself? Or do you like the pixie wearing genie pants and a turban? I'm going to do a little baby bet. It is a pixie. I raised this pixie. I don't think it's very good, but, you know, I wanted to raise a pixie. Answer's pretty straightforward. Like, as in, don't bet on the pixie. I feel like, yeah, that's... You're a smart man. I feel that. I won't say either way. I can see who you voted for. Don't worry. I can see that you bet on Phantom Train. Anyway. Flame at 58% to start things off. Misses. Phantom Train in a pretty good spot to counterattack right now. Pinch throw at 62. That whiffs as well. That's probably a 1-hit KO on a crit for sure. Maybe without a crit. Kiss lands this time. 70 damage minus 36 guts. Onosaur gets pushed back. Comes a flame at 62. That lands as well. 271 damage minus 16 guts. Phantom Train locked out of attacking. Onosaur trying real hard to get up close. Kind of stuck in no man's land. Here comes a kick at 79. That lands. It's not going to be enough to kill. Not even close. The thing is, the pinch throw can still win this. That's the craziest thing about this. Bite at 71 lands. Decent damage. Here comes a kick. If we see a chain of kicks, that could end it. Oh, there's the power, though. And another kick. It misses at 78. It's not over yet. Phantom Train has 1 second to attack. Decides not to. He could have won the whole thing. Onosaur does enough withering to keep his opponent at bay. Her opponent at bay. Just realizing now how delayed your chat is, you can always restart it. If you restart the stream, sometimes that fixes it. Hits the flame. 240 on the crit. That's a pretty big opening. Oh. Sting's not gonna be doing much damage. Pass for the big 18. Pinch throw at 60, still spooky. Here comes another flame though. And that's enough. Doesn't inflict poison. I know, right? We do need status effects in this game. Macho and I keep talking about it. We keep talking about ideas for a Monster Rancher game we're never gonna make because neither of us know how to code. Onosaur wins that one. Next up. We got Slaw. We got Bakuhuna's monster. And we got the chef. Easy money. Also, Moose turned on cheat codes after he hacked me to find out your bet. It happens, you know what? Streamer privilege, you know? It's like I have a Game Genie for real life. Slaw and punch. I have to put the obnoxious spaces between each of the letters, just so you know. Game Genie, Game Genie. There's a genie. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm kind of surprised Slaw also didn't move on. There's a lot of killers in this bracket. I'm surprised. The thing that's crazy about Rank C is that the level of skill in this year's round of monsters is much, much higher on average than what we got last time. The people who entered monsters last season entered much better monsters this season. Just the general, I think, knowledge level of the community as a whole is higher than it was last year by a pretty significant margin. Competitive has sort of seen like a significant rise in that time. So people are coming in and like actually gunning to win and not just like, I don't know, I made a plant with 100 in every stat, fuck it. Like, the people are like actually trying, you know? Chump bet that won't pay out. I mean, happens. So Punch has the mulligan, hits it for 77. That move does 0 withering. It will never wither, which might actually kind of bite Punch in the ass a little bit. Ooh, 2 ores misses. Slav was close last time. Lost for V for victory 3 times. Yeah. Yeah, you got double eliminated. That's right. Ghost Rush at 51. Lands. God, I was leaning so far forward. I don't know why I was, but I just realized it. Now my back is killing me.
Baku, baby.
Baku, baby. Thank you, Big Bakahuna, for the 7 months. That's wild. Appreciate it. Goes for the toy hammer. I love Chef's Widow's Peak. It's so gross. He's got that Vegeta-ass hair. Charge doing a lot of damage because Punch has no health. And it lands again! He's only got 30%, but he hits it twice in a row. Punch at 99. Absolute worst case scenario to try and land fucking Charge, to land a KO. But it works out for him. Mulligan, 110 on the crit. Goes for the woof woof and it misses. Dust Cloud is honestly Slaw's best attack in this. You won decent chips on Boyfriend? The first time or the second time? Were you here for the first time when we were playing it in fucking vanilla? Vegeta jobbing to the new Arc's evil guy. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Mulligan misses. Second time, nice. Slaw was in the stack bracket. I missed that comment, but yes, that's true. Ooh, Dust Cloud hits. It's big damage. Don't care if you got 99 guts. Hits him twice in a row. He's in the lead. It's not over yet. 2 seconds left on the clock. He gets power. He runs down the clock on himself. Oh my god. Baku. Slaw wins it 2-0. After losing both matches for the whole game, he's like, you know what? I got my afterburners, so I'm going to turn it on at the end. But now we get to see some shit. You guys thought some of these builds were suspect before. This is going to be a shit show. Do you know DeWay and Cepheus? Do you know the way? Just a very timely meme. Definitely not like a year late on that. Cepheus loses this, he might go to bed. So what makes this so fucked up is that Cepheus does not have a lot of skill, right? He literally only has to land 1 attack. But Do You Know DeWay is not going to miss anything. So Liv Tyler in Armageddon. JP, I don't understand if that's a reference to something, so I'm just going to ignore it. that 12,000 or 1.2? That it's 1.2k. Okay, I thought it was 12. He's just coming on to me. That's his nickname for me. Okay, here we go. 1 HP. Can he do it with 1 HP? Neil Stabs misses at 41%. Does not need the big ass move. Hits the Zephyr. Big crit for 117 damage. Goes for it again. Immediately misses at 86. Charge at 54. Flattening at 50. Goes for another Zephyr. Lands 2 out of 3. That one doesn't crit though. Flattening misses too. Bro, I never had Vine. I'm 30 years old. I'm 31 years old this year. Never had Vine. To me, it was just like a thing for like 17-year-olds. And it's like, that's fine. It's totally cool that kids have their own thing, but like, it just wasn't a thing for me. And TikTok is kind of the same. Gets ease, goes for the claw. The ease into claw combo. Charge at 36. Doesn't matter you have ease or not. Get fucked. 5 seconds left on the clock. Cepheus ends up winning. Macho put 500 on the Zoom? What the fuck? Macho, what are you doing? Got some money to spare? True. You're the anti-JP. Cepheus with anger. Look at that guts. Look at them guts. Needle stabs 48, 178 times. Do you know the ways help? It's like talking about 9gag. I don't know if that's the same time frame, but I know what you're saying. So, that was a quick 2-0. Let's put in some X's and O's. I don't have any of them yet. Where are my X's and O's? There we go. Beep boop. So, boyfriend. It's truly Friday night funkin' on a Monday night. We got Onosaur with a win. We got Slaw with a win. And we got Cepheus beating Do You Know the Way. So, nice little pattern. Back and forth. Which Digimon is that square one? That's Squaremon. Hankmon evolves into him. If you get that reference, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, we got Boyfriend and Onosaur. Forgot it was Monday? Happens. Happens to me all the time. Every day is Sunday when you're unemployed. Because Monday never comes. Boyfriend and Onosaur. Yeah, this is only the beginning of round 2, Freya. Your monster won. Did it win? It did not win. It lost to Onosaur last round. But. Okay, prediction is live. But it's only 1 round in, so a lot of things can happen still. We got 1 chip. We got a single chip on Boyfriend. Well, I'm gonna do a thing. Here you go. Gotta support the gal, you know? 30 seconds left. I use my Game Genie. Every match in this, I'll be using my Game Genie. You're the man now, dog. Bro, did you ever spend time on YTM and D? Like as a kid? I remember I like kind of didn't really get what it was when I first found it, and then like by the time I was like graduating high school, it was like the funniest thing. Flame at 67% misses Boyfriend. Boyfriend goes for the leaping kick, and that misses as well. Both of them in the 50s, around 60%. Kick not what Onosaur wants. tiny bit of damage. Goes for flame at 65, misses again. Boyfriend with a huge guts lead. Meow with the massive guts lead, getting rid of all of Onosaur's guts. 2 in a row. No anger proc. Very good for Boyfriend. Got rid of about 80 guts from Onosaur. Still has 50 of his own. Another meow. Another 38 guts gone. Another no anger from Onosaur. Onosaur has lost 120 guts and has not gotten angry. Diving press lands as well. That's not enough to kill, but it's pretty close. Still no anger. Still not enough guts to attack. Onosaur decides to walk up close and not do anything. Looks so down bad, which is getting me out. Yeah, she's having a hard time. Flame at 67, lands this time, 144 damage, just under half of Boyfriend's health. Goes for the meow in retaliation, it lands. There's the anger though. Look at that guts rate. He's gonna hit 45 before his opponent does, and he's gonna waste it on kick. Spiral of Vertigo is now following. Thank you. Appreciate the follow. The double kick, not what you're ever looking for on a Pixie. Diving press lands. That's gonna bring Onosaur down to dead. Oh, there's the grit though. Both monsters can attack. It's not over quite yet. Flame at 68. Who's going to attack first? Onosaur's probably not going to use flame. Yeah, I'm going to use kick. Punch at 89. That hits. So Onosaur did fuck all for 2 games in a row and paid the price for it. Boyfriend with the clean 2-0. That's the thing that sucks about Pixie, right? Is that you just can't get rid of the basics. It's the hardest part of building a Pixie in the Battle League, is that you have to deal with a slot of just absolutely fucking useless techs. Unless you go power, and then in that case, I mean, congratulations, you've basically guaranteed that you're not going to get past B rank. Phantom and Punch. Kick is better than Pat, at least. I mean, yes, I guess. It's like, which one of these, like, turds do you want to eat? You gotta eat one of them. Ooh, this is interesting. Believe in Iocane's heal raids in B. The thing is, heal raid's not a very good tech, right? And once people start running speed, it's going to be an issue. But, you know, I think she can do okay. What spices are on those turds? That's one's Pat, one's kick. Those are your spices. So Phantom Train basically needs to land like 2 bites. That's what it comes down to. Has a massive deficit on skill compared to speed. But I don't know. Okay, here we go. You believe in Punch? Ghost Rush misses at 50%. Here comes a bite. The bite lands for 100. Only needs 1 more. Look at what I said. Said he needed 2 bites. He did 1 bite. Did exactly half of his health. Ooh, it's the Mulligan. Phantom Train down to half health too. Phantom Train at 70 guts though, because Mulligan does 0 withering. You no longer believe in Punch. That's all it took. Fairweather fan. Oh, goes for the Sting. The Sting misses, which is fine because he would have needed like 10 Stings to win it from there. Phantom Train at 90 guts. Not a thing you see every day. Bite misses twice in a row. Punch needs something. Mulligan at 53. That whiffs. Pinch throw at 29. Oh my god. Punch has a 50 guts lead, but is doing nothing with it. Another pinch throw at 23 and it lands. That's going to kill guaranteed. 326 damage on the crit. Oh my god. What subbreed is the worm? It is the special breed. A little bit overkill. Punch with a 50 guts lead. Getting slapped. Oh, here comes another pinch throw. He's feeling himself. He's like, you know what? It worked last time. It's gotta work this time. That's how it works, right? Oh, 136, big crit, knocks his opponent down. Makes him do a full front flip. Say no, it's a heavy hit. Pierce throw misses. Toy hammer at 66. Gets him for a little bit of damage. 59 damage. Ghost still close to 99 guts. Gets it as I finish that sentence. Phantom Train at 50. Ghost Rush misses at 54%. Phantom Train can do basically whatever it wants right now. Pinch throw at 25. Goes for it again. It lands again. That's all he needed. 250 damage. Went to the Brock Lesnar school of suplexes. They do a lot. Big suplexes. Nobody expects the train to suplex you back. 25 is basically... It hit 2 out of 4 times. It's Monster Rancher. That's how it works. Next up, we got Slot and Cepheus. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like in this one? Cepheus is another good monster. I don't see enough people talking about him, but I think Cepheus is one of the better monsters in C rank as well. Having a little bit of defense is like obviously not fantastic, but having some defense when you have maxed life is basically like having more life, right? I would never forego maxed life to get more points in defense, but if I've already got maxed life, you know, you can maybe make an argument for it. I think the points would still be better spent in power or skill. Probably skill, realistically. But, you know, it's not the worst build I've ever seen. I think it could work pretty well in C rank. I do think Slod does some pretty spooky damage and withering combined, though, so that's going to be hard for him to break. Cepheus on the crit needle stabs can do about 300 damage, though, so that's definitely something to look out for. And Cepheus has Scratch of his own, so that has the potential to do withering at a pretty big level as well. The double charge, the second one misses at 78%. Slod just going for the Dust Cloud. Pretty good damage off 2 of them. Both monsters in their 60s for guts. Comes another Dust Cloud. Misses the third one. Hits the charge. Doesn't do a lot of damage. Gives Cepheus a ton of time to build up its guts. Flattening at 77 lands. Ooh, big damage there. Don't kick dust at the wall. It just makes him stronger. He just absorbs the dust as a cushion. Dust Cloud at 78. It's not enough to put him in the lead, but he does have a chance to attack one more time. Again, I don't know. Needle stabs at 73 misses. Ooh, this is going to be close. I think Slot actually ended up winning. 36 to 37.1. I was wrong. Cepheus wins by 1.1%. Yeah, I thought so too, Tix. I looked at that. I looked at the bar. I'm like, that looks like slightly bigger. But I don't know. Apparently I wasn't the only one. Dust Cloud hits at 86. Just under 100 damage. Goes for a second one. That's pretty substantial withering, just like if you change them over and over again. Oh, hits a Roar. That's the first time we've seen Roar hit. You think he had more HP? Well, you say that now. Is that a Roar? It was a woof. Scratch. Hits the Scratch minus 32 guts. That move did so much fucking withering for how much it costs. 67, big ass crit on charge, making it almost as strong as a normal Dust Cloud. Needle stabs at 66, Scratch at 66. Cepheus going for nothing. Goes for another Scratch. Not the move he wants right now. I mean, it is going to stop his opponent from attacking, but with 4 seconds left, I don't know if that was the right call. And he decides to walk backwards at the last second. So Slaw wins game number 2. Game 3, here we go. Who's going to open up the damage? We got another dust cloud. Slaw's liking the dust cloud. It's doing him a lot of favors. Anger right off the bat. It's what we needed Cepheus to do earlier, and he was not doing it. But now he's got a huge lead. 63 damage only on dust cloud. 2 in a row. 53, no withering on that one. Ooh, missing the needle stabs. That is still not landed in this match. Oh, the scratch misses as well. Fucking Slaw getting out of the way of some stuff. That would have been... If he had landed those 2 back-to-back, I don't think he would have been able to come back from it. I think that would have been game over. Hits the needle stab, 139. Another dust cloud. Cepheus still alive. Both monsters can attack. Another needle stabs. Lands. Ooh, decent amount of withering. Slaw's going to be able to attack first, though. I don't think Cepheus can attack again. Another dust cloud to finish it off. Slaw wins a very close set. 2-1. What a slog. It was a slog. I was looking for the word, and I was going to say that, but I thought I was thinking of the word slaw, and I was like, I don't know if that's the right word. So, do you know Dewey? This is going to be a fun one. And Mask Horseman. So Mask Horseman only has to do 1 damage. That's the thing. The problem is he cannot only do 1 damage. He does a shit ton of damage at the cost of accuracy. And 300 skill, he's going to have, I don't know, 30% chance to hit Rush Slash. I want to say about 30%. -8, and I think it's 42 to begin with. Yeah, so that makes about 30 to 34, I want to say. Stab throw spam. That could absolutely lose him the game. Ironically, this is where you want rear leg kick. Ironically, this is where you want rear leg kick to come in almost no other circumstance. But in this one, you know, it's okay. 36. I didn't say 36, I said 30 to 34. But that's pretty close. Goes for the Rush Slash. He's just fucking swinging. He does not give a shit. Oh, the big fireball. Why does he have an intelligence attack? There's the rear leg kick. Oh my god. Sounds Arrowhead makes on the ranch are weird. They're like squeaky clicking noises. The same noises that actual lobsters make. Never heard a lobster squawk like a bird? Love raising your arrowhead for slow and steady. I'm going to be raising that one on stream soon. I just remembered I didn't sign up for Abeth's Queen's Cup tournament, and so I did that last night. So I'll be raising my Queen's Cup monster on stream tomorrow, and then probably the next day. Also, that was an incredibly quick 2-0. I don't think anyone's surprised by that. You guys put 1,000 points on Do You Know? You guys put 1,000 points on that shit. I mean, hats off to you. You're bankrolling my account, but I don't know. You did? Who do you think you are? That's Macho spending all his points on incredibly ill-advised bets. Oh no, I did not mean to duplicate. Okay, actually, you know what? That works out. So boyfriend wins. Phantom Train. What did Phantom Train do? I duplicated the wrong things. That's so funny. Phantom Train wins over someone. There we go. Phantom Train beats the Ghost. I've already lost track of what I'm doing. This goes down here. This guy lost the second time. Slaw beats Cepheus. There's an X floating around somewhere that I've already lost. Oh my god. Whose is it? There's this one. See if he's lost his slaw. And then there's an O floating around, which I think is here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Figured it out. So anyway, this is what it's looking like right now. Bedstein the Red Eye? I'm Bedstein. Revising. It's a pretty good name. But yeah, I don't have a name for the galley I'm raising tomorrow yet. So I gotta come up with that. Onosaur 2. No, you know what? I'll allow someone to name it. 10 gift subs and you can name the monster. If you want to do that. Name it whatever the fuck you want. $10 gift subs. Trey119 is now following. Thank you. Appreciate it. Someone else take the plunge. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm making it prohibitive. It's my fuck off amount. That's a technical term in the AV world for when you don't want to do a job and you just want to stop conversing with the person who's trying to hire you. And you give them your fuck off amount, which is like, here's an insane number. This is my lowest I'm willing to go. Stop talking to me. And if they by somehow are like, you know what, that's okay. I'll go with that. That's an okay number. That's an okay price. And you're like, ah, fuck, I guess I'll do the job. There was one time, there was a labor pool we were working with. So in AV, you don't always have enough people to do all the jobs you need to do, right? Like sometimes you just need people to wrap cables or like really basic stuff. You don't need like the high brain power technicians who have designed the show, you know? Sometimes you just need people to gopher and stuff like that. Alterac Valley? No, AV, audiovisual. I work in the audiovisual industry. And so there's this labor pool who didn't like working with my boss. I didn't realize it at a time because there was a really long time when they were giving us like really, really good rates. And he enjoyed working with me, but he did not enjoy working with my boss. And he sent me an email and was like, hey, just want to let you know, we're growing as a company. We want to increase what we charge per technician because, you know, it was nice being a bargain, like a low-end company for a little while, but now we're starting to grow, and we think competitive pricing is what's going to propel us even further into the future. And so I was like, okay, that's cool. This is like almost double what you were charging before, but like you're good guys, no problem. He never came out and said to me that that was like his fuck off price, right? And so I hired him on a job like a couple of months later, and my boss was like, this is really expensive. And I'm like, I know it is, but like, I mean, you want to hire him or not? And he's like, yeah, okay, whatever. And so we hired him, and they were so fucking grumpy the entire job. Everybody who was on the job was just fucking miserable. And I'm like, what the hell? You guys are getting paid so much. Like, what's your deal? And the thing was that none of them wanted to be there. None of them wanted to work for my boss. They all hated him. And I talked to him later, and I was like, what's the deal with your guys? And he's like, dude, like, I'm sorry you didn't get the hint, but like, I really did not want to work with you guys. And I was like, all right, like, I understand, but like, you can also just like tell me. You can also just fucking tell me, right? You don't have to make me look like an asshole. And so he was like trying to be all buddy, but he's like, yeah, like, I know. But like, you know, we're still good. And I'm like, dude, you make me look like a fucking moron. Like, thanks. But yeah, I think he was charging like $25 an hour per person, and I think his guys were getting paid like 15 or something like that, which is like fairly cheap for outsourced labor. And then he put it up to like 38 an hour or something like that, which is like on the high end of what we would pay for outsourced labor. And it was just like fucking insane. Boyfriend won the first one with a power punch. Oh, gets the meow. That was a very quick 2-0. But yeah, so that was the first time I like ever dealt with it on that end. I've definitely been on the other side where people have like been like, hey, I got this job for you. And they like try to make it out to seem like when I would work freelance, I'm still kind of freelance, but not really. They'd make it seem like it's a much better job than it is. And I'd be like, I don't want to do this. Like, if I have to get out of bed at like 3 in the morning for this job, I'm not doing it for my normal rate. Like, this doesn't seem safe or whatever. And I would just be like, you know what, like, if you give me like $40 an hour, I'll do it. Or like 45 an hour or whatever. And they would be like, yeah, sure, like whatever you say. And I'm like, fuck. Like, I should ask for more. Should ask for even more. Boyfriend with the win. Phantom and Cepheus. I remember one time I did it, and I was visiting my parents. This time I had time off in a really long time. I was visiting my parents. My wife was up with me, and where my parents live is about a 6-hour drive north from Toronto, where I live and where I work. And I got a call while I was up there from a company I used to freelance for, and they're like, hey, like, we have this job in a town near you, and our guy's like really sick. Do you want to take over for him? And I gave him a fuck off rate of something like $60 an hour or something. I was like, look, like, this is my only time off. You want to pay me basically like $4,000 for the weekend? I'll do it. And they thought about it and they said yes. And I'm like, oh, like, I don't want to do it, but okay, I'll do it. And then as I was getting ready to go, they're like, no, you know what? We're just going to do it ourselves. We're just going to drive up. We're going to drive 6 hours instead of paying you. And I was like, all right, that's totally cool. No worries. No hard feelings. Should ask what they were making and said that. The thing is, I have a pretty good idea because I've worked in the management side of things for a while, so I know what people make on jobs. Flattening. Doing a little bit of damage. Bite? Ooh, that's a big crit bite. Phantom Train with the life lead at the moment. Here's throw misses. Cepheus in a pretty good spot right now. 30 guts lead. Scratch would be huge here. Ooh, goes for the needle stabs and whiffs. Let's hit with another bite. Doesn't knock him down though. Oh, goes for another needle stabs and misses again. Just can't catch a break with needle stabs. Sting does like nothing. Goes for a scratch. It's not going to do enough damage. Does a lot of withering. Could have used that hit a little bit earlier. Scratch hits, minus 28. Cepheus off to a good start. They both have the same amount of guts. Phantom Train with a slightly faster guts rate, I think. Maybe one faster. I don't remember what Phantom with Express Worm's guts rate is. 76 on Charge, not too bad. Charge is one of my favorite moves in the game. I love the animation on Charge. Charge in Monster Rancher 1 was actually just what Knock is in Monster Rancher 2. Sting. It's great. It's one of the funniest animations in the game. It's so subtle. It's amazing, though. It's perfect. Flattening lands. He just pivots. That's the closest thing he can do to a charge. Gets hit with the bite, but it's not enough. Cepheus wins game number 2. We're on to game 3. Pretty close one. How close was the betting? Let me take a look. Ooh, not that close. People thought Cepheus was at an advantage, I should say. Can you not just bite Train? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so Phantom Train's guts rate is slightly faster than Cepheus's. I was talking to Macho about this earlier today, but the faster your guts is, the bigger a difference going up by 1 gut is. So, like, the difference between 6 and 7 is significantly faster than the difference between, like, 18 and 19. Like, significantly. Not marginally, but, like, it is a big jump. And so that's why the jump from 6 to 7 tends to like make monsters broken. It's the reason Kamui in the port is so strong, despite Tiger not being like fantastic normally. Kamui in the port of Monster Farm 2 has a 6 guts rate. And so a Tiger, like a monster with Stab, like Stab's a fantastic move. And on a monster with 6 guts, just being able to spam it is brutal. That's very hard to deal with. Bloody Eye, the Hopper, also actually has a 6 guts rate, but you know, Hopper doesn't have that same level of like extreme damage output. It does make him still significantly better than normal Hopper. And Cepheus actually wins that one, 2-1. I think, does Hopper have a 7 or an 8 guts rate? I can't remember off the top of my head. It's 8, right? Yeah, because it's only Ghost and Pixie that are 7. And then Plant and Hopper are 8, and then Tiger is 9. Niton and I believe Naga are 10, or is Naga 11? I think Naga's 10, right? Bad Idea had a 7. Yeah, that's because it's Springer. Jerry Springer. Duckin has 8 as well, yeah. So Cepheus with a very close win. Slaw and Do You Know? Did you know? And knowing is half the battle. Fuck it. Big numbers. Here we go. Still debating doing a 1 hour prediction, or whatever the longest you can bet for is, and just having what side, like the question will be what side will have more money, more disc chips in it by the end. And that's the question. And just seeing what kind of chaos unfolds as people try to snipe at the end. I keep imagining Ugandan Knuckles going up against all these monsters and asking, "Do you know the way?" Also, zooms, like shadows in this game aren't 1-to-1, right? Like they're all just obloids. But it's really funny on zoom because half of his body is not covered by the shadow. Dust Cloud lands. Game 1 goes to Slaw. Deep USA South Sonic. Panhandle Sonic. Gets him with the tail. There's too much dust, can't find a way. Got him. Slaw with a very quick 2-0. I'm not surprised. I don't know if any of you are. If you are, you've been watching the wrong game. 1 HP is so prohibitively bad. It is just awful to try and deal with. Okay. Sooner or later you will win. On a long enough timeline. Maybe. Maybe on a long enough timeline. You know what they say about the infinite monkeys on infinite typewriters, right? That's a Do You Know trying to win. Okay, we got Onosaur, we got Mask. Prediction is live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Pretty big damage output on both of these. Neither monster can dodge. Onosaur has a... Well, actually, that's not true. So Onosaur doesn't have max skill, and her attacks are not actually super accurate. It's only going to be sitting around 55% on Flame. Mask Horseman, more of the same because of its low skill and Onosaur having just a tiny bit of speed. But Onosaur's lower life does mean that Mask can win on the weaker hits. I won 87 chips. I won 87 chips on a $2,500 bet. Okay, predictions are closing. They start out of range of slot 4. Who's going to attack first? Rush Slash at 64. It misses. You put 10 on Do You Know just because? I mean, that's fine. You want to do a little baby bet on a monster and try to pay out like 20 to 1? That makes a lot of sense. The double kiss. Mask Horseman down to half health and no guts. Onosaur with a 30 guts lead right now. Goes for the pat. Not what it wants. Oh, Mask Horseman has guard, which is going to boost its guts rate. And it's actually not a bad time to get guard because it cannot attack yet. And now it can. It goes for stab throw with guard active. Probably wouldn't have killed because of it. Onosaur. I've noticed some monsters don't like to push their opponent back, and Pixie seems to be one of them. Rear leg kick at 83%. Lands. Decent amount of damage there, minus 10 guts. Goes for flame at 69. That hits for 187 damage. Mask Horseman's going to have one shot here. Make something happen. Oh, Onosaur decides to run out the clock with Pat. Mask Horseman with 21 health. Can't get KO'd by Pat anyway. Onosaur wins game 1. Flame at 67, misses. Goes for flame again, lands. Big crit there. Mask Horseman has a lot of guts though. Rush Slash at 69, super spooky. Will kill on a crit, guaranteed. Stab throw at 61. Onosaur goes for kick. Mask Horseman with the 50 guts lead, misses the stab throw at 63. Still has 65 guts. Can keep attacking if it wants. Goes for rear leg kick at 86. Lands. Onosaur doesn't have a guts deficit anymore though, so it takes less than 100 damage from that. Has anger now. Angry Flame, misses at 69. Goes for Kiss. That's going to get rid of all of Mask Horseman's guts, minus 80. Mask Horseman has anger, and Onosaur has enough guts to attack, but it's going to use Kick. Mask Horseman walks her into the corner to make that happen. Goes for another kiss lands, and that's going to be it. That is a 2-0 for Onosaur. Mask Horseman will not be able to build 45 guts by the end of this. Onosaur wins 2-0. Even I wasn't expecting that. It's my monster to Onosaur, exactly. Even I wasn't expecting that. I bet on Onosaur. Tripled my money. But I was not expecting that. Angry Kiss is very spooky. Okay, let me get my X's and O's up. Normally I do this while the matches are happening, but I've been so into these matches. We've actually had a lot of fun games happening. Nothing has been boring. Almost nothing has gone to time. Okay, so Boyfriend goes to 3-0. Undefeated so far. Punch, looking for its first win. Phantom Train loses to Cepheus. Very close game, though. Slaw beats Do You Know the Way. I don't think anybody was surprised by that. And Onosaur beats Mask Horseman. So, every fight with Do You Know the Way. It's making it fast. It's only 9 o'clock and we're almost halfway through the bracket. A lot of low life in this tournament. A lot of monsters here have a lot of low life. Boyfriend has low life. Do You Know the Way has just no life. Punch has really low life. Onosaur has low life. Do I think Do You Know the Way or Arthur is going to have a worse record at the end of the season? I think Do You Know the Way will. It's specifically because Do You Know the Way has an almost impossible to win matchup versus Arthur. Arthur doesn't have very accurate attacks. He's going to be sitting around 20% on most of his stuff, but he only needs to land one slap, right? But Arthur has 450 defense, and Do You Know the Way can't do any damage. So, never going to win by knockout. Never, ever, ever going to be able to knock out Arthur. Arthur was bad, but not super duper bad. I think Arthur, no offense to Zanaga, I don't think he would be offended by me saying this, but I think Arthur is, like, objectively one of the worst monsters in the league. He's got other monsters that are a lot better. King Dodongo's got a chance to make it out. Edenfell EX may make it out. I don't think Arthur's going to. I think Arthur is going to be a punching bag until the day he dies. And the thing is, like, Zanaga's not stupid, right? Like, he built a monster with 450 defense. He knows defense isn't good. So, you know, he made his bed. I think Phantom Train might be forever trapped here, but maybe not. The thing is that we're still at a point right now. He's going to retire him as soon as he can. 5 weeks in, fucking see you later, dipshit. I don't know if... yeah, maybe I'll allow retiring early. I wasn't originally going to. But, I mean, I don't really care that much. The only thing is that it artificially increases the skill level in a given rank. I only got 10 chips in, so I'm going to win like 5 chips if I win. But, whatever. Just happy to be involved, you know? But yeah, I don't think it would be wrong for me to say that Zen would not be offended by me saying that. Oh, big damage on needle stabs. What's this model called? No, this is Asphaltum. In Monster Rancher 1, his name is Aspar. Because they messed up the RL translation. It was always supposed to be like asphalt, right? But his name is Aspar. Ooh, and the charge lands. Cepheus wins game 1. Yeah, I like the design too. He's got a really cool card too. Being summoned from hell or some shit. I'm Aspar from the planet Danger. You guys know that reference. I gotta make a Planet Danger overlay. Channel points, animation. Wish we had the orange hombre going up on him on the actual texture. Do you mean ombre? Not hombre? Wish we had the orange hombre going up him. Like Donald Trump climbing the wall. Some bad hombres climbing out the back of Cepheus, trying to get into our beloved United States of America. Oh, and the needle stabs land. Cepheus with a clean 2-0. Aspire in his orange Miko. Oh my god. That's such a good typo, though. So you mean like ombre, right? Like, that's the word you meant. I thought that would be a lot closer. Me too. I bet on boyfriend. Fuck, that's gonna kill me. Ah, that's so funny. Okay, so Cepheus gets the win. For Trump scaling the model. Oh my god. It's just gonna be called Orange Hombre. The description will be like Scale Mount Aspar or something like that. Beer farts.
Neat Arto face.
Hey, thank you for the 1 year. Look at that. Look at that. My man's got a full year. That's been every month he's been wasting his prime on me. Thank you. Appreciate it, Ian. So he's got the orange Nighton emote, or the badge that nobody else has except me. Trump is actually Wall's breeder. That's why it's the worst monster in the rank. Damn. By Wall, do you mean Duelist? What are you talking about? Ooh, Claw lands. Big damage. Big 62. Phantom Train just needs the one bite. The one whatever. Sting will work. Doesn't do anything with the foolery. Oh my god. Mono Golem named Wall. His name is Duelist. because there's no dew on him, because he's all cracked. Phantom Train gets the win. But I don't think Duelist is the worst monster in B rank. I think, unequivocally, that's, do you know have grit? He does have grit. We haven't seen it yet, but he does have it. So when he gets grit, he goes back to full health. Shame Duelist is so garbage because it's got a cool name. Dude, that's like Hailfall. Hailfall and Sleep Bomb. Hailfall and Sleep Bomb are the same name, if you think about it. It's the same fucking name. Sleep Bomb and Hailfall. But they're so cool, and they're stuck on D rank monsters. Trump's Wall is the one with 25 in each stat. I'd believe it. Phantom Train with a quick 2-0. But no, I was going to say, Ghoulshine Rosano is one of your favorite NPC names. That's a sick name, too. There's a lot of great ones. Loveless is a... Dude, I can't think of Loveless without thinking of the guy from fucking Wild Wild West. Yeah, Ghoulshine's a great one. Very edgy. Well, Loveless is as well, I guess. Loveless is a good name, but it does make me think of Wild Wild West. And I can't take it seriously. I was going to say, I keep cutting myself off, but the worst monster in rank B is absolutely Tira-Veil. 100% Tira-Veil. Followed closely by Pirito. Pirito is pretty bad too. Thanatos is pure edgelord as well. So in rank S, it feels to me like they just said, you know what, fuck it. We're just going to go with names based on other things, right? So occasionally there was names based on like constellations or things like that. Heroes of past. But every now and then there was just like weird transliterations like Hadamao and Hadikick. And things like that, things that don't exist in the English language, right? But then you get to rank A, and you got Catalina, which is just a name. You got Kitty, which is fucking lazy. Kaplan is just a name. You got Siva, which is a reference. You got Gotrek, which is a reference. You got Arculon, which is a reference. And then in rank S, you got Prometheus, you got Thanatos, you got a monster literally named Aqualine. Like, they're all like that. What legendary figure is Oakley Man from? Oakley Man. He's like Florida Man, except he's from California. Cepheus named after constellation, yeah. Gets the Angry Pats, the 2 roars. Oh no, 232 damage, but there's the grit. Onosaur gonna have enough guts to attack. What's it gonna do with it, though? Go for a kiss. I won't kiss your wife for free. Short for Oklahoma Man. Ooh. New lore. There's the kiss, minus 37 guts. You guys heard that song? Pay for my kiss. You're gonna pay for my kiss. Accept the rate. Choose a date. You're gonna pay for my kiss. Times are tough, I need to eat. I ain't kissing wives for charity. Flame lands at 59%. The grit, the world's longest grit comeback. Holy. Named after the douchebag Sunnybuck. Yeah, Oakley Man is just... He's from the year 1999, so that already checks out. He's got those fucking Oakley blade... I forget what the name of the actual glasses are, but like it didn't have the whole wraparound. It was just like a spiky point, and it sat on your ears, and it looked cool. Kiss doing a lot of withering there. Slot doing his best to stay in slot 1 to make Onosaur use those worthless techs. Goes for another kiss at 75. Another 40 guts down. Onosaur still in the lead. Slot at about 2/3 health. Loved how the S-rank names are really cool and scary, and then there's just Ordorf. I don't know. I think Zagreb is a transliteration of Zagreb, like the city. Because I don't know what else Zagreb could mean. But Zagreb is a thing, so that makes sense. Oh, the angry kiss minus 81 guts gets Fury, but that's it. He waved his ear. I've never seen a Baku in Fury. That was so cute. But he's got to lose for it. That's an irritating way to win. Zagreb still sounds cool. Ordorf is... Yeah, Ordorf. Big Dorf over here. What a fucking Ordorf. This guy's an Ordorf. What the fuck? Look at him. That's the kind of shit that gets you punched out in a bar. Can we make that a thing? We just did. Ganondorf, yeah. That's or there's a Ganon, which is Pig Ganon, and then Human Ganon is Ordorf, and you mix them together and they're Ganondorf. Punch and Masked Horseman. Here we go. Someone wants to explain the references and meanings, names for monsters. Be glad to hear them. Okay, so stuff like Epsilon is like a Greek letter, right? So that one's easy. You got Thanatos, which is the god of death in Greek mythology. You've got Prometheus, which was a champion in Greek mythology. Aqualion is a lion of aqua. That one makes sense. I think Liquel is a transliteration of liquor. Of liqueur, sorry. If I had to guess, that's probably what it is. And then what are some other references? Catalina is just a name. Kaplan's just a name. Kitty is pretty self-explanatory. We were talking about that. Gotrek is a figure in Norse mythology. It's not spelt like goat. It's just spelled G-O. Gunburn seems simple enough. That's a great one, though. Gunburn is a fantastic name. I would steal that shit. The Quill probably translates to the best monster type. It's not even the best hair. Mulligan, doing a little bit of damage. Masked Horseman only needs one hit to win this. Or two with rear leg kick. And land the kicks. Wasting a lot of time. Thing is, when rear leg kick misses, you fall so far behind because it's like a 6-second animation. Hits the crit Toy Hammer. 70% to win it here on the crit. Doesn't get the crit though. Oh, he's angry. And another Toy Hammer at 90. Oh my god, what is happening? Masked Horseman is having the worst day of his life. But Matt, some other ones like Hadamau, we were talking about earlier, is actually, I do believe, a Tagalog translation of it means like beast or monster or something like that. And it's used in other like Japanese texts and stuff. But yeah, there you go. There's a reference to Hadamau right there. I believe Hedikix is similar, like kick spelled K-I-X. Which I believe means like cousin or like family member or something like that. Ooh, rear leg kick hits. Ghost Rush at 64, doing a little bit. Junimul, I don't know what that's. I think that one's just a weird transliteration of like Juno Moore. I don't know if Okuri is a thing in Japanese, if it's like a phrase or a word that means something. Oakley Man is just a great name though. Rush Slash, that is a lot of damage to start things off with, and he gets real immediately. Uh-oh. Punch can just chill for a second. He's in a very good spot. Toy Hammer, while his opponent still has real up, it's not going to do anything. 34 damage. But now it has run out. Look at the damage difference. 86. 4 times damage. Sounds like a word. It's just gibberish. Junimole is always Juno City and Alaskan Mole in my head. Yeah, but if you look at The Japanese letters, oh my god. He gets real and he's gonna lose because of it. You hate to see it. There's a lot of, what do you call it? Liberty taken with Junimol as a name. I cannot believe Punch beat Mask Horseman. That's Punch's first win of the day. Mask Horseman is kind of having a hard go. Dude, he loves that hammer. He loves that hammer. Okay, so, yeah, after 4 rounds, look at that. We don't have anybody undefeated anymore. We got Boyfriend at 3-1, we got Slaw at 3-1, we got Cepheus at 3-1, and we have Onosaur at 3-1. 4-way tie for first right now. Phantom Train in 5th, Mask Horseman in 6th, tied with Punch, and Do You Know the Way in 8th right now. Regretti's a great name. Carahan's interesting because it's just a mistranslation of Callahan, which is just a name. I love how there's just an ape named Otto, though. Like, that's great. All of the monsters in the Heels tourney are so funny. You got Otto, you got Donovan. Don't remember the others. Boreas, which I don't think is a reference to anything. Satya sounds like Slavic. It's not. It's actually Hindi. Satya is Satya calm? It's something like that. Let me look it up. There's Sanskrit, sorry. It means truth. I knew it was something like that. So it's Sanskrit, it's not Hindi. That's racist. I was accidentally racist. But I don't know Hindi, so you know, I'm trying. Trying out here. Punch wins that one. Named a D&D character Boreas. What's his name? Nick Boreanaz? That's what I always think. Or David Boreanaz? I forget his fucking first name. Dave Boreanaz, the guy from fucking Bones. That's his name. Dave Boreanaz. My honest. Howdy, David Boreanaz. Dave. We call him Dave in this chat. We're familiar with him. Means sending off. Does it actually? That's neat. He's sending you off into the second fucking phase of your life, which is death. That's straight, because you don't know how gust correction works. You know him from Buffy? That's true. I never actually watched Buffy. Okay, but that makes sense though, right? Like, at least there's it meant something before being translated to just Oakley. Sending you off with Mach Punch. Gabu Punch. Doing a lot of damage. Man, nobody... Got 90 chips on Do You Know the Way and 5,000 on Boyfriend. Meow at 66%. Gets hit with the fireball. I still don't know, why does this monster have fireball? Oh my god. Claw doing a little bit of damage. Boyfriend has enough guts to attack. The Hadamao guy is half Brazilian, you should know. You mentioned Sleet Bomb, you understand Hailfall, but not that. Sleet is like wet snow that falls and like freezes throughout the atmosphere. So it's kind of like hail. It's very similar to hail. Patio is a weird one. Yes, the gel named Patio in the Heels Cup. Oh my god. Gets the crit hurry. So now we have the fucking glitch. The idea of Super Buff Hadamao's name being used for a hopper is hilarious. Hurry up and glitch. Yeah, so the thing is, if a battle special is active at the end of the battle and you hit rematch it will still be active. Like the timer doesn't stop. It doesn't like reset at the beginning. So like say you have power and you get a KO with power that ends the match. If you do a rematch really quickly, you'll have power at the beginning of the next match as well. Hurry is a battle special that procs when there's 10 seconds left in the battle and you're losing. And what it does is it doubles your critical hit rate. But because Hurry doesn't have... It just lasts until the battle's over, right? Like it doesn't have an off switch. So if you win with Hurry active, it will always be active in the next match. So realistically, I could have left it on because it wouldn't have mattered. The thing is, when you only have to do 1 damage, if you crit or not, it's not going to make a difference. But I figured, you know, for the sake of competition and all that, trying to look like a real thing, you know? The thing is, I don't get the why winning with Hurry gives you -5 style points. You get Hurry, you proc one of the most hype things in the game, and you win with it, and JP's like, that's not cool. I like it when stuff doesn't work. Slaw. Real monsters take their time. Nothing says taking your time like waiting until you're fucking losing with 10 seconds left on the clock and going like, you know what? I'm doubling my crit rate. I'm going to win right here. He's a Sonic main. He likes the timeouts. Minutes the Hopper is great. That's a pretty fun one. Smoogie, I don't understand the reference, if there's a reference to Smoogie or if it's just a name. Regretti, Satya, we already covered. Karahan, we already covered. That's all of... Who are we missing in Lagamon? I don't know what Lagamon is a reference to. It's Gurren Lagamon. It's because you got to re-enter the monsters. That doesn't make it unhype. That's not what the word means, JP. Come on. Which errantry monsters have better names? It's so funny. What breed is Lagamon? Lagamon is Kabulos. The tiger Naga. A Spiral Digimon, Gurren Lagann. Yeah. I actually had not watched Gurren Lagann until recently. I knew of it. I knew the Years of Joe that'll pierce the heavens meme and shit like that. But I had never actually watched it, and I was surprised at like how genuinely funny it was, like as an adult. Just don't like mechas. To be fair, it's not really a mecha, right? Like it's about the world's smallest mecha doing mecha things. It's got a really goofy ending, but I was actually really surprised with like how much I enjoyed it, considering it's just like a basic fucking shonen for the most part, right? Ooh, Slaw wins with the Grit comeback. The 2 roars misses. Gurren Lagann is like if Evangelion was a comedy. Sort of. Same like world-ending, weird fucking sort of, we're gonna go into my conscience to destroy everything or whatever. Instrumentality is not the same as the way that Gurren Lagann ends, but you know, it's at that same level of like goofy, pretentious, over-the-topness, except Gurren Lagann is played for comedic angle, whereas Evangelion is more of just a parody of the concept in general. So, oops. My bad. Accidentally exited out of that. That's 1-all, right? I'm gonna re-enter them. Gets the 2 grits. He loses the second one, but you know, he's trying. Re-enter them. Rank A has a Bazool named Sharkin. I don't know if is Sharkin a reference to something. If it is, I don't know what it is. Have you watched the Godzilla film the Evangelion director made? No, I did not. To be fair, I'm like not actually super into kaiju stuff. Like I don't dislike it or anything, right? It's just I've never been like really into it. I will say this though. So I watched Evangelion when I was like young, right? And I thought it was kind of doofy and whatever. And then as I got older, I like pretended to like it a lot more than I did because, you know, it was an intellectual fucking wank fest and fucking people were like, oh man, you understood it, right? You understood it? I'm like, yeah, I fucking understood it. It was great. It was the best thing I've ever seen. But, like, I didn't really know what was going on. And then I watched it again as an adult, and I thought it was so fucking tedious. Like, I understand pacing. I understand not everything has to be action, right? Like, I'm not a baby. But I just did not like it. And then I watched End of Evangelion, and I was like, you know what? I was wrong. This is actually really good. This whole thing was great. But I needed the last little bit to glue it all together for me. So that is a win for Slaw. 2-1. The boy did it. Suplex City came to town, but it was not enough. The triple grit. Buzzer beater in both his wins. And for the final in this, we've got Punch, and we got Onosaur. This is going to be an interesting one. Onosaur has pretty big damage output, but does not have the best accuracy. And Punch has an insane amount of speed. And very low life, meaning that Onosaur can actually do about 10% of Punch's life per kick, which is, you know, gives Punch and Kick a use. Onosaur, on the other hand, does not have any life of her own. Can probably get KO'd by Punch as well. Punch has a couple of matchups in this tournament that are not particularly bad for him. Even if he's got kind of a goofy build. Punch isn't going to give her the chance. He's got those 7 hammers on lock, right? That's what's going to do it. The 7 hammer calm down. Calm down. He calms his opponent down. 7 hammer combo. And calms him down because he fucking kills him. Kills him dead. 7 hammer slammer. 7th heaven. Okay, here we go. Punch and Onosaur. Who's going to start off the damage? There's the Ghost Rush. Watch out for my Ghost Rush. A lot of Wild West references today. Goes for the Toy Hammer, lands it. Minus 10 guts. Doesn't proc the anger. Onosaur goes for the kick. Misses the kick. They both have insanely stupid guts rates. Onosaur's is not as stupid as Punch's is. Punch now with the 50 guts lead. Goes for the Toy Hammer at 69. Lands it. 59 damage. Procs the anger. Has 89% chance to hit. He's just going to keep swinging. He's in a swinging mood. Here comes an angry kick. It lands. Doesn't do a lot. Onosaur's going to waste all of her guts here. Ties it up, but is behind by about 20 guts at the moment. Another Ghost Rush. That one lands. 137. Big-ass crit. Punch wins it. Rematch. Punch up 1-0. Ooh. Oh, that misses too. Damn, big damage. Flame misses as well. Damn. Toy Hammer. Putting in a lot of work. Flame at 32, misses again. Mulligan is a fun move. It's pretty solid. Venusaur literally just walking forward. Just does not want to win. That's what it comes down to. What I don't get is why Pixie, like, I think I've seen Pixie in, like, hours and hours and hours of gameplay I've seen Pixie play in. Push the opponent back, like, a single-digit number of times. I don't know what it is. I know when your monster has a higher move speed, it changes the odds of them doing certain things. But I don't know. I'm not sure how it works exactly. Punch wins that one. And we got Masked Horseman and Cepheus. Cepheus and Masked Horseman. Here we go. Prediction is live. Make your bets. So that makes things interesting. There's 2 monsters now at a 4-1 record. But we're getting more and more monsters with a 2-3 record. If Masked Horseman wins this one, he'll also be 2-3. This one is close. Who do I think can win this one? I made my bet. Made peace with my god. Here we go. Rush Slash lands. 164 damage. 10 guts down. Pretty good opening for Masked Horseman. Stab Throw misses. Still only has 57% chance to hit. There's the Needle Stabs. 230 damage. Big damage there. You can do it again if he wants. It's like Goofy. He's like, hey, yup, I'll do it again. Gosh. Do we see another Rush Slash? We do not. Scratch at 76. That lands. That is a lot of Withering. Masked Horseman locked out of attacking for a little while. Another Scratch can win this for Cepheus. Goes for the Stab Throw, gets it this time. How much damage are we looking at? 234, not enough to win. Cepheus has 87 on Flattening, and it whiffs. Wow. Needle Stabs at the buzzer, and it misses as well. Masked Horseman dodges the 87% to win that one. Cepheus could have attacked more, though. That's the problem. He had a lot of guts. An 85% miss isn't a big deal if you attack like 4 times and hit 3 of them. But if it's you only attack once and you miss, then it's kind of an issue. Charge is going to land for a little bit of damage. Masked Horseman goes for another Stab Throw, misses. He is now 1-3 on that. 1-2, I should say. He's 1 of 3. Hits the Needle Stabs, 75%. Brings Masked Horseman down below half health. Hits him again. He's down in the yellow now. He's got 45 guts. He can do something here. Stab Throw at 61 lands with Anger. That's going to do a lot of Withering. You know what? It didn't do a lot of Withering. I think that was a low roll. Only 18 down. Cepheus still winning. 10 seconds left on the board. Masked Horseman will be able to attack slightly before his opponent. What's he going to do with that small advantage he has? Is it going to be anything? Rush Slash, rear leg kick. He's going to get flattened instead. Cepheus wins game number 2. So sad. Game 3. Rush Slash misses. What's Cepheus going to counterattack with? Nothing. He's just building up his guts. But he has a slower guts rate, so his opponent is catching up to him. 191 on the crit Rush Slash. Hurry up, Moon. Hello, Matt. How are you doing today? Ooh, needle stabs lands. Rear leg kick lands. Pretty big damage for a basic that's not known for its damage. Goes for it again. 88%. Misses again, though. Ah! Goes for the rush slash. That whiffs as well. Cepheus with a 30 guts lead now. He's going to do it with the 30 guts lead. He's going to go for a scratch. It's not enough. He can attack again, though. No, he runs away. Mask Horseman wins that one 2-1. Womp versus Hentor? Exactly. He's even doing the Womp movements. Mask Horseman wins 2-1. So let's take a look after 5 rounds. Mask Horseman gets his second win. Cepheus gets his second loss. So, anybody's game right now. We got Boyfriend at 4-1. We got Slot at 4-1. And then we've got Cepheus at 3-2. Onosaur at 3-2. And then Phantom Train, Punch, Mask Horseman all at 2-3. That was a shit show from both. Yeah, they were not putting on the best effort, you know? Oh my god. Keep picking the wrong screen. Okay, next up. Punch. Big old ghost punch. So that one is a chef, right? Like, we don't get to see him. We'll see him soon. But he's a chef. And you get him from the South Park CD, where like Isaac Hayes is singing on it, which is a pretty funny reference. How to Fool Boyfriend. Yeah, you get it from How to Fool Boyfriend. Slaw. No, it's this is a Friday Night Funkin' reference. Hello there, children. That's exactly what Ghost would sound like if he talked. Do you like the little dog or the big dog? I'm partial to little dogs. I don't know. Bacon's not here right now, but even if he was here, I'd still say he's my favorite. I'll do a little bet on the little dog. Ghost was voiced by Isaac Hayes. It's perfect. Why must brothers fight? Brother. Why? This is truly like Gary Sinise on the left and John Malkovich on the right. Just trying to make a living in the American West. Boyfriend Danny DeVito. So anyway, I started blasting. That's a lot of chips, Macho. It's a lot of chips, Macho. Oh. You live for the people. You're gonna die for the people. Lieutenant Dan. I wonder what Gary Sinise is up to. Gary, if you're out there, come co-commentate one time. I can have you and Vince Diesels as co-commentators, and I'll just sit back. Just a true meeting of the minds, you know? Hits the diving press, squishes him good, 224 damage. Boyfriend with the victory. Gives him the big smush. He does a lot of charity work for veterans. That was, that's the reason that Forrest Gump exists. It's like, I want to play an injured veteran. Dust Cloud. Misses at 84%. Uh-oh. Leap and Kick misses as well, though. Just whiffs on both sides. Another Meow. Another 30 guts down. Boyfriend still in the lead. Slaw has not been able to land a hit yet. Big leaping kick for 118 damage. 2 roars could be big. Dust Cloud, decent amount of damage coming in. 86, not bad. He's still losing though. 2 in a row? That'll put him in the lead. Both monsters at 50 guts. They can both attack. Another Dust Cloud comes out. Boyfriend down into the yellow. Gets power. Uh-oh. He can attack. Slaw cannot. Hits the power diving press. 347 damage. He gets grit. But time's up. Boyfriend wins that one 2-0. For the people. Like I said, live for the people, die for the people. It happens. It's technically for the people. I am part of the people, right? And you gave your chips to me, so I appreciate it. Not bad. Quadrupled what I put in. But I didn't put in a lot, so it was kind of a missed opportunity. Okay, the rich get richer. Phantom Train, Mask Horseman, Phantom Mask. Get your predictions in. Slaw was vibing and boyfriend's meows. You got a perfect streak. 30 seconds left. 10k on Slaw. I can't believe that. Macho. What a king. Win or lose, you put that much in, you're doing the Lord's work, you know? I'm still doing little baby bets, but that's okay. It's okay. I only got 21,000 right now. Rush Slash misses. Bite at 79. That lands. Oh, it hits him right in the front. Mask Horseman takes that crit. And the Pierce Throw misses at 65. Mask Horseman's turn. Rush Slash at 62. Decides not to go for anything. He's just relaxing. He's holding on to those guts. Misses the smash at 74, though. 2 in a row missed. Now Phantom Train has a 10 guts lead. What's he going to do with it? Oh my god. Misses the bite. Even though he was already in his body, he had phased into him. And it was not enough. Smash misses again. That's 3 in a row. That's actually stupid. And the pinch throw lands. Might need surgery on his front. After that, for sure. That was incredibly bad luck for Mask Horseman. Here's hoping game 2 he can maybe show up a little bit better. Rear leg kick lands to start things off. 72 damage, a little bit of withering. Goes for the pinch throw and that misses. Hits the rear leg kick again. 82. Oh, and the rush slash as well. 171. Oh, he's got real. Hits the smash. The real smash. So real doesn't last for a very long time, but if it was a longer running battle special, we could have maybe seen it carry over as well. Hits the smash again. It's Pierce Throw. Rear leg kick doing a little bit of damage. Into the immediate rush slash. Big combo there. Phantom Train down to yellow. Has enough guts for pinch throw. Goes for it. 65%. It lands. That is a KO. But he's got grit. Mask Horseman's not out of it yet. Oh my god. The second smash. The grit comeback. Mask Horseman not get put down that easily. Wins that one 2-1. I don't even remember who I bet on that. I put 100 chips on Phantom. That was pretty close. Next up, we got Do You Know Dway and Onosaur. Pat KO. It could happen. There we go. Prediction is live. Make your bets. My PSD disappeared. That's good. 1 sec. Okay, so it's back. There's not even any point in putting in money on this. Okay, 10 seconds left. Get your bets in. Flame hits frame 1. 3-second KO. Okay, pretty quick. And that's the set. That's clippable. Somebody clip that shit. You ever see a 6-second set? The entire set took 6 seconds. It does have grit. It's not grit a single time today, but it has it. Well, that was something. Okay, we're in our last match of round 6 already. Holy. Onosaur doing the Lord's work to save us time today. Cepheus and Punch. Matt, through the moon. I don't know if you're still here, but this is the chef we were talking about. Okay, so that's definitely the fastest set in Monster Rancher Battle League history. We've never had a set take that little time. And we literally never will again, because that is the quickest KO that you can possibly get in the entire game is with Flame. I think it's technically, if you want to count frames, it's with Arrowhead's energy shot. But we've only seen that once, and it's very hard to replicate. And we saw it on Black Knight, I believe. Either Black Knight or Leoric, one of them, with Vibra Monster last year. But he only did it once. He didn't do it 2 games in a row. I think Phantom Train's got a shot. The thing is, he does a lot of damage, right? So if he just rolls lucky a couple of times in a row, like that's all it needs for him to advance. He almost beat Mask Horseman. He just got kind of fucked over by a Grit proc. But other than that, it was really close. Punch lands the cards. It's important to not look at bad luck as your monster being bad, right? You gotta have a little bit of confidence that you did something right. Like, look at MK Ultra went 2-5 his last tournament. He lost to Offrey, who was like one of the worst monsters in the league. And I still think MK Ultra is like a top 3 in C rank right now. I think he's one of the best, but shit happens, you know? Can't do anything about it. A lot of things that can go wrong or right. Punch is winning again. Speaking of... okay, mark that down. The thing is, I think not making out of C rank this year is going to be less of like a devastating thing than it was in Season 1. In Season 1, if your monster didn't advance from C rank, it's because there was something seriously wrong with them. You either gave them way too little life, or it was a gimmick build, or it was a joke of some kind, or it just was not, it was like especially bad stat allocation. But this year, I think there's going to be some good monsters that don't advance, and just it is what it is. Ooh, charge lands. Again, gets power though. Look at that mustache stretch. Oh, there's the scratch at 38. It misses punch with the power. The power mulligan, 64% lands for 245 damage. Punch with the 2-0. Punch coming back after losing 3 games straight. He's not out of it yet. He's at 3-3. And so is Cepheus after a strong start. So let's take a look at the bracket right now. How many advancing are again? 72 are advancing, correct. So that means there's going to be about 27 monsters that don't advance, I think. I think that's what it is. Okay. Why is this up? Oh, it's because of this thing. Womp. There we go. 17? Yeah, it's... do I have 89 or 99 monsters? I thought I had 99. But if I have 89, then yeah, it is 17. Okay, Boyfriend at 5-1 in first place. Then we've got Slot at 4-2. Onosaur at 4-2. And then we have Cepheus, Punch, Mask Horseman, all at 3-3. None of those monsters are eliminated. The only monster right now that is eliminated from contention is Do You Know the Way. I got 89? Okay, so yeah, it's 17. Thought I had 99, but that makes sense. I got to do a lot of updating with the bracket. If we end early tonight, and it looks like we're going to, maybe I'll just get that all done tonight. I haven't updated any of the B to A's or yesterday's either. Wednesday and Sunday we'll have Mons fighting for the second time. We're already seeing Mons fight for the second time. Is there monsters we... oh, sorry. Is there monsters we've only seen once at this point, or are we at the point where we only have reruns? No. So, we've seen every monster fight once. Wednesday and Sunday. By the end of Wednesday and Sunday, everyone will have fought 2 times. And 4 monsters will have fought for the 3rd time. So this is Mask Horseman's 3rd fight. Yesterday was Azure Lang's 3rd fight. And then I don't remember who's in 3rd and 4th place right now. I can take a look. Or someone else can take a look. I don't care. I don't need to be accurate. It's all written down, so I don't have to think about it. I think Gumbo will advance, but if he doesn't, I'm going to be sad because when I see him drop Meteor. Meteor is fucking stupid in hard mode. The fact more people don't do intelligence arrowheads in hard mode blows my mind, because that move is absolute bullshit. It is basically Gelcopter on a monster with a better guts correction tier. It's not as accurate, but it's close. Int is better than Power Arrowhead? I don't think so. I think Power Arrowhead is still better. I just think Intelligence Arrowhead has a couple of really cool tools. I think classic Power Arrowhead with Roll Assault, and then the other heavy attacks because you can't get Roll Assault without them, and then Long Punch is pretty solid. Because like Claw Pinch is pretty solid slot 1 move, as far as like a heavy tech that isn't super expensive. And also he's got the somersaults. Somersault and somersaults are both really, really good. Arrowhead has a ton of good text now, actually. He's just a solid monster in general. But like, what are you basing that on, JP? We have not seen a single intelligence Arrowhead do well. He's got a couple of good things, but like, he's not at that same level. Sting is honestly not worth it. Triple Stings is fine, but Sting itself is just wasted guts. The Withering is overpowered, but it's still not enough. Because you're not doing damage. You need to be doing damage with that amount of Withering. Technically, you can... Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I was thinking more of Battle League rules, because Battle League rules, there's no combination allowed. But yeah, that's what I would do if I was raising an Arrowhead. Ooh, Diving Press lands, 192. Also, I think I ran a bunch of sims between Arrowheads. I can actually take a look at this. Let me take a look at what my ads are at. If you haven't seen it, you're right, but I like making assertions based on hypotheticals. I mean, it's a smart way to do it. I've got it here somewhere. Is it this thing just labeled entitled spreadsheet? It's not that. Anyway, Boyfriend wins game 2. Yeah, there's gotta be a way for me to change the way this looks. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna play this while I'm doing a thing. Yeah, why is it listed like this? I don't know. My Google Drives looks weird. There we go. Okay, so Power Arrowhead has a bad matchup against Intelligence Arrowhead, but Intelligence Arrowhead is worse overall based on the monsters I've tested it against. It's got a significantly winning matchup against Power Arrowhead, but it loses to almost everything else. Is it set 1-1? It is. Boyfriend. Ends up winning that one 2-1. So I haven't tested it against a bunch of things. I tested it against both 8 builds. I tested it against Ghost. I tested it against 4 different Ghost builds. I tested it against I think like 10 different monsters. Tested the best guts rate, yeah. And I ran 100 sims, 50 on one side and then 50 on the other side. Besides stuff like Salamander. The thing is, I don't think stuff like Salamander is good enough. Like Raki, you can maybe make the argument, but I don't think... Oh my god, I made a mistake. But I don't think Salamander... Like, Ifrit Caress is not actually that strong of attack. Like, it's better. It's a lot better. But I think the new and improved Fireball and 5 balls is, if you want to do an intelligence zoom, like, there's your play, right? Is Draco Doll be more the one to actually test? Yeah, that one would be. Okay, did I close it down? I closed my fucking thing. Hold on. Stream manager. But I also don't think that Draco Doll is better than the best Rakis. Like, I would still just rather run the normal Rakis, right? Like, Fire Breather, okay, fine, you have like 56% chance to do a lot of damage, but I would rather take a monster with like 90% chance to constantly control the game. for 80 guts. I would much rather that. Also, ironically, I think Raki is probably the best tank in the game. I think it's probably a better tank than Metalner by like a slight margin. I think speed-based Metalner is significantly better than Raki, or at least like stronger. But I think as a tank build, tanking is when you get to take advantage of Curse Dance, and Curse Dance is the most unholy fucking tech in the game. I'm not saying it's better, but it's worth testing. Oh, for sure, I get it, but Rush Slash 59. That's a lot of damage to start things off. Mask Horseman off to a good start. Have we seen 2 Roars land? If I'd had more time discovering this community in Monster Rancher Battle League, I was going to enter Pixie Dragon Fire Breath meme build. I mean, the thing is, I think it would have trouble getting out of C rank, but then you could maybe make stuff work in B and so forth. It's the Dust Cloud. He's not out of it yet. Misses the stab throw. 55 guts on Slaw. All he needs to do 135 damage. 2 Dust Clouds will do it. He's got enough guts for 2 in a row. Hits 1. You know what? Maybe it's just the 1 he needs. Oh, but Mask Horseman gets another grit. Both monsters can attack. Next hit wins. There's the stab throw. That is a huge, huge option for no reason. And Slaw gets grit as well. He has a 40 guts lead. He only needs to do 1 damage. Dodges the roar. He actually doesn't even need to do 1 damage. He's going to win on timeout. No way. Mask Horseman with 44 guts at the end did not have another chance to attack. Slaw is going to timer scam. It says 0.2% for both of them, but Slaw has less life overall, meaning that he wins the tie. Or sorry, he has more, as a higher percentage, as he has less maximum life. I don't ironically think that Power Pixie Kato is really good. I don't think so. I think Phantom Claw and Heal Rate is like okay, but like it just doesn't do enough of anything. But better than last place. I don't know if Pixie is last place in hard mode anymore. I don't know who last place in hard mode is. I think you can make an argument for Pixie, but it's hard to say. I think a lot of the shit we see Pixie failing at is resorting to basics when it doesn't have power investment. And it's really hard to base the validity of a monster on that. Rear leg kick. Also, there's the two roars. The 2 woofs. Dust Cloud at 84%. Ooh. Dust Cloud's gonna take it. Slaw wins 2-0. Woof, woof. Next up, we got 4 and 6. We got Do You Know the Way? We got Punch. No monsters unviable in HM. I think Pixie is the monster I've had the least amount of luck with. But we've seen monsters win tournaments. Like, we've seen Pixies win tournaments. Not often, but like Stardust has won with a Pixie. To be fair though, he won with a Pixie in a tournament where all of its opponents were slow guts monsters. So maybe that's not a fair assessment of how strong Pixie is. Regardless, like that's not a slight on Stardust, right? Like he built a monster that worked really well for the meta. But I don't know if that's the best example of Pixie being like really good, you know? That's Stardust being able to abuse a meta to his advantage. Going through Pixie text for B rank, I wasn't seeing anything that looked good except for like Flame and Slap. On IAKN, you mean? You already have Kiss. I think Kiss is pretty solid. Honestly, if I were you, I would probably just get all of her basic techs. So I would get Slap for sure, just because it gives you less of a chance of using Pat and Kick. Even if Slap's not great, like it's slightly better than High Kick, and they're almost the exact same tech, except Slap is just slightly better. Realistically, if you had to choose one or the other for the slot, you would never ever pick High Kick because Slap is just numerically better. But they're so similar that there's no point in not having both of them if you can't get rid of your basics. Bolt and Lightning isn't bad. It is if you're not focusing 450 or like 600 points into intelligence. If you don't have an extremely high amount of intelligence and you're investing into Bolt and Lightning, then what you're basically doing is giving yourself an intelligence-based basic tech for Pixie to waste its guts on. Pause on her tech distribution? I don't think so. I think she's got good options in every slot except for slot 1. And then if you want to be a power-based Pixie, then there's issues with tech distribution. On the Bolt Lightning, that second in the chain looked good. Lightning is good. Lightning's a good tech. It's probably Pixie's most consistent overall damage output. But Bolt is very, very weak. Like, I cannot stress enough how weak Bolt is. I think Kiss is probably fine by itself. I'd agree with Macho. It's a little bit expensive, but it wins games. There's the Tuck Hammer. If you're not going straight power, I would honestly suggest maybe getting... You can maybe get Mega Ray. I think Mega Ray would have some utility for your build if you're doing mixed attacker, and if you're not, then just get Slap. Just get Slap and leave it as is if you're going straight power. And then at that point, you can use rank A to get rid of Pat Kick and High Kick, and you're solid. If Cepheus beats Onosaur, this is close. I think Onosaur is up by 1, right? Why were 90... Okay. No. You guys are fucking... Oh, it was only 10 to 1. Okay. So Punch... Punch was the underdog in that, betting-wise. Cepheus and Onosaur, this is your last chance to bet before we get to top 4. It's only 10-15. This is kind of wild. Can Poison get Death Final? I don't know. I don't think she can. She gets real. I don't know if she is literally Lilim. But yeah, no, I don't think he can. If Bolt was in slot 2, I would have done a Pixie for Monster Rancher Battle League in a heartbeat. Bolt, Lightning, Flame. I don't think Bolt is very good. I think Bolt is one of those techs that's like... It's very consistent. But what it does consistently is really fucking useless. Like... Lightning's solid. Lightning's a good tech. Okay, here we go. I don't know how Bang is in hard mode. It's better. It's way better. Minus 45 guts to start things off. Damn. Big crit on the Kiss. It's kind of a marginal upgrade over Heal Raid. That's maybe not what you need marginal upgrade on. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. You'd think with me making the video I'd be able to give you better advice, but I think that's probably the way to go, is just stick with power at this point. And if you're not going to stick with power, then I don't know if damage is what you need. I think consistency is what you need, because heal rate is solid. But you don't know how often you're going to get to use heal rate, you know? Oh my god, the other kick! The 2 kicks! Cepheus has a chance to steal this. Onosaur does not have a lot of life. Flame Kiss, another Kiss, it lands. 35 guts down, but he's got 45 guts. He can attack if he wants, but there's the Flame to run down the clock. Cepheus gets out of the way. Jesus. Game 2. There's the charge. Cepheus starting off. He's like, no, I don't like this. The double pat. Do we see a triple pat? We do not see a triple pat. Onosaur runs away, which means she's probably going to run up to the first slot again and pat again. Oh, the needle stabs. That's a lot of damage. Both monsters can attack. Onosaur with the 90% pat does 20 damage. So this is the exact opposite of last game. Onosaur is attacking, but she's not doing anything worthwhile. Whereas Cepheus is making the most of what he's got. Moves into kiss range, lands, minus 40 guts. Cepheus still has enough to attack even after that. Another kiss at 82. Now he's down to 20 guts. Uh-oh. Cepheus still winning, 10 seconds left on the board. Onosaur is going to need a flame to win this. It's all that will win it for her. She's out of range. Goes for one more pat. And it misses at 90%. So Cepheus wins that one. Game 3, here we go. It all comes down to this. Kiss to start things off. Perfect opening for Onosaur. Minus 44 guts. Cepheus does not get angry or anything. 50 guts on Onosaur's side. Is it going to waste it on kick? It is. But it misses, which is best case scenario. But runs right back into range to use it again. Cepheus can attack once again. Needle stabs lands. Onosaur still above half health. Gets anger. Going to just waste all of its guts in anger on fucking Pat once again. Oh my god, I hate seeing this, dude. She doesn't push the monster back ever. Just walk forward, walk past your other fucking attacks, use Pat over and over again. I hate this. I hate this. And still doesn't push the opponent back, just stands there, doesn't do fuck all. I don't know, this is dumb. The AI in this game is like maybe the worst that anybody in history has ever programmed. Like, this game was programmed by chimps. So, Cepheus ends up winning that one 2-1. And that means that we are done our round robin. Okay, so let me mark off the last couple here. Oh, I don't have any. One sec. I gotta make my X's and O's, you know? You know, I got to have my X's and O's. Okay, so Boyfriend beats the train. Boyfriend gets to work on time. Slaw versus Horseman. Slaw wins that one. Do you know the way it loses to Punch? And Cepheus beats Onosaur. So yes, this is a very close match for the day. We got Boyfriend in first place with the 6-1 record. Very good. We got Slaw in second with a 5-2. And then we've got Cepheus, we've got Punch, and we've got Onosaur all tied with 4-3. So 2 of those will move on and 1 of them will not. Cepheus is 5. Let's see how many wins he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Punch is 6 has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Punch lost all 3 of its first matches 0-2. So that means if Onosaur went 2-1 in any match, which it did in the last one, then it is also advancing and Punch will not make it this week. Making it to tiebreak for 4th place. Yeah, that was the issue last time. She got 5th last time. But I think she's advancing this time. 7. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because she got 2-1. If she had not won that first game against Cepheus, she would have been tied with Punch, and we would have had to do a best-of-1 playoff. But because Onosaur got the +1 at the end, it was just enough to inch her in. So, we're going to see Boyfriend versus Onosaur and Cepheus versus Slaw. That's going to be our top 4, and we'll be right back after a quick break. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Battle League Season 2, Week 6B. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far today. A lot of fun matches. Went pretty quickly. And let's take a look at our top four. We got Boyfriend in first place, Onosaur in fourth, Slaw in second, and Cepheus in third. So Boyfriend versus Onosaur is going to be our first match. We're going to get right into it. So Boyfriend with a very, very strong 6-1 record. Onosaur making it in on the tiebreaker, barely. Boyfriend won this match last time they fought. But who do you like? Who do you think is going to win this one? Baku wishing us all luck. Good luck to you too, Baku. Unless it's against my monster, then, you know, and kick rocks. I think that's interesting about the league, and it wasn't really intentional when I was coming up with the systems for it, right? But it ended up working out in my favor, is that monsters that make top 4 are seeded more highly than other monsters, which was part of the plan. If you can make top 4, you get an extra bonus, right? Even if you don't advance. If you can make it to the top 4 multiple times, like, obviously your monster is good, and it deserves to be seeded higher. And so what that ends up doing is that the monsters that keep making it to top 4 are going to have more opportunities to fight. Because there are so many monsters, opportunities to move up are actually going to be fewer and far between than before. And so if your monster can make it to top 4, then they've probably got a better shot of like being seeded more highly. Unfortunately, we saw Mask Horseman kind of bust her out today. It happens sometimes, right? But that was his thing. He got put into this. He got to fight a third time early before everyone else because of his good seeding. And he's still going to have decent seeding after this, even with the not great day he had. Minus 40 guts right off the bat. Onosaur can do a lot of withering here. Boyfriend does not have anger, so there's no retribution for getting the crit or the big kiss. Oh, but there's the retribution. He's got power. He can get a one-hit kill here pretty easily. Has enough guts to attack. Who's going to go first, though? Flame at 67 lands first. That's going to be it. Onosaur lands 2 flames in a row to win game number 1. Boyfriend did not get to attack. Onosaur's best bet in this matchup is probably to get hit with Meow and proc Anger. Ooh, Diving Press misses as well. Onosaur has a lot of guts. Goes for Kiss. That lands minus 39. Big crit, 75 damage. Goes for the Pat. Gives Boyfriend a chance to get back in it. 31 on the crit. Not nothing, but obviously not what Onosaur wants to be wasting its guts on. Gets the Leaping Kick at 79, 75 damage for Onosaur. Or for Boyfriend on Onosaur. There's another Kiss. The Kiss lands minus 43 guts. Oh my god. Another Kiss. Not enough to kill, but Boyfriend's in trouble. 15 seconds left. It has power. Only 9 life left. If Onosaur attacks first, it's over. I don't know if Boyfriend will have enough time to build guts up. That's the thing. Pat at 93% lands. Onosaur ends up winning 2-0 and advancing to winners finals. Next up, we got Cepheus and we got Slaw. Ooh, that's the wrong monster. Where's Cepheus? There's Cepheus, number 5. Okay, so good luck to the combatants, Slaw and Cepheus. Prediction is live. Make your bets. Who do you like? Date and bracket while we wait. Onosaur moves up. The thing is, I think Onosaur lost against all three of these monsters. These were the three monsters that Onosaur lost to, if I'm not mistaken. No, Slaw lost to Onosaur. Onosaur lost to Punch as well. That's right. Onosaur lost to Boyfriend, Cepheus, and Punch. Well, I won a decent amount on that, so I'm going to go in on the other side just to make this interesting. There we are. Okay, 10 seconds left. Get your bets in. Dust Cloud. Start things off. And the two roars. Oh, 202 damage. He's in trouble. Misses the needle stabs. Slaw off to a very strong start. Cepheus needs something to come back. Scratch is okay. Scratch is like a move you use when you're already winning and you want to stop your opponent from being able to retaliate. Not great to open with it. Hits the charge. Two roars again at 69%. That's enough for the KO. Slaw wins game 1. Flattening. 118 big crit to start things off there for Cepheus. Slaw's enough guts to attack though. Goes for Dust Cloud. 126 on the crit. Wow. Just crits back and forth. Scratch lands, a lot of withering. They're both around 30 guts now. Slaw was kind of running away with the guts lead. You're gonna hit 45 at the same time. Ooh, the needle stabs lands, leaves Slaw with 6 health. Not out of it yet. He's got enough guts to attack a couple of times. He's at 70 right now, but Cepheus is now at 45 and will be able to just finish things off if he wants. Dust Cloud does 100. 2 in a row? 3 in a row? No. Gets pushed back by Cepheus. 2 roars at 68. That's going to do it. Cepheus forgets to attack. Slaw wins that one 2-0. So 2 fairly quick 2-0s to put Onosaur and Slaw in winners finals. That means Boyfriend and Cepheus have to duke it out right now. Loser is eliminated. Winner lives to fight at least one more time. And re-enter Cepheus just to make sure his attacks are lined up properly. Okay, so Slaw wins that one. Our Boyfriend, we got Cepheus. Place your bets. Who do you think's gonna win this one? We're entering the low betting portion of the tournament where everybody just low rolls everything. Everybody's licking their wounds from the money they've lost since the beginning of the tournament, and they're like, I don't want to do this anymore. We got nobody on Cepheus right now. 500 on the other side. JP with a little bit, and someone else with a little bit as well. We got 3 bettors on Cepheus' side. Ooh. Comrade Bob with the big bet. But Cepheus at the favorite side now. Not more with the 500 as well. Damn. Charge doing decent damage to start things off. Boyfriend with a pretty big guts lead. What's it going to do with it? It's going to get hit with needle stabs. That's what it's going to do. Punch at 95. Not the most damaging attack, but, you know, it's something. 3 in a row. He ties it up. Oh, Cepheus has guard. If he attacks in guard, this is really bad for him. Hits the scratch while guard is active. Only does 40 damage. Misses the second one, so Boyfriend has a guts lead now. He's trailing slightly in health. Not by much. One punch can tie it up, but he probably wants to do more than tie it up. Here comes another scratch at 73. It lands. Big damage. Boyfriend is very close to 45 guts, but he's in range to only use punch. Moves back a little bit. Doesn't do anything with it. So Cepheus wins game 1. You're here, but you're on mobile, so you're still behind. I understand that. Needle stab's doing some big damage to start things off. Boyfriend with the punch. Yeah, and punch isn't terrible damage, but if it's your only attack, that you're the only one you're using, then you're going to struggle a little bit. Hits the meow. 42 damage, minus 32 guts. Boyfriend's guts rate is slightly faster than Cepheus's is. Another meow would honestly not be a bad option here. Goes for leaping kick instead, which is fine as well. A little bit of damage on the board. Boyfriend winning by a tiny bit. Cepheus can attack whenever it wants. They're both over 50 guts. Needle stabs at 74. It lands for 124 damage. Cepheus can attack again if it wants. But here comes the punch counter attack. Tiny bit of damage there. Pushes him back. Boyfriend's in trouble if he doesn't use diving press. That's what he needs. Meow's not going to do it. Meow's very, very expensive for the amount of damage it does. Goes for the meow. Still has 46 guts. Half a second to attack. No, he doesn't. Cepheus runs out the clock with anger. Cepheus wins this one. So that means Cepheus advances to losers finals, and we'll have to fight the loser of our next match. Onosaur and Slaw. The first place curse is real. It's always real. It's a real thing. I don't know why it is. Unfortunate for Boyfriend. Goes 6-1 and then 0-2 in the finals. You hate to see it. It's very frustrating to be in that situation. I've been in that situation a bunch of times. It sucks. You're like, but my monster did so well. What happened? Onosaur and Slaw. Prediction is live. Make your bets. Make your bets. Who do you like? I know who I like. I got to bet on my monster. Made winners finals. I got to bet on him. Darkbead betting against me again. Has no faith. Doesn't like the pixie. Pretty big bets on one side. 3.2k from Big Bakahuna. It's tradition at this point. I mean, it's fair. I don't think she has the best matchup here. Okay, here we go. Winners finals. Winner of this makes B rank. Loser has to fight Cepheus. Ooh, Dust Cloud. Decent damage. Procs anger immediately, though. Flame with anger. 62. 267 damage, minus 27 guts. Onosaur with a 40 guts lead still. Attacks with flame again. That's enough to KO. Onosaur wins game 1. A reminder, this is best 3 out of 5. Onosaur up 1-0. Dust Cloud hits at 81. Onosaur kind of stuck against the wall. Can't really do anything. He's going to use Pat. Slaw's best choice here is just to stand still, and that's exactly what he's doing. Onosaur wasting all of its guts. Slaw with a 25 guts lead on a Pixie. Gonna do a lot of damage here. 93 with the Dust Cloud. Onosaur, this is maybe one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in a Monster Hunter match. Slaw literally walked as far forward as he could and then stopped and just stood there, and it was the best move he could have made. It was perfect. It was just so goofy, though. Kiss misses at 80. Flame at 60. That misses as well. Like, just think about that. It's as if he knew Pixie wasn't going to push him back. He literally just stood there. He did not move. He waited till he was at 45 guts a couple of times in a row, and he just attacked over and over again. He played it perfectly, almost as if it was human controlled. That's what I would do in that situation. He's so goofy when he gets kissed, yeah. Okay, so a little bit of withering there to start things off. Slaw's a little ways away from being able to attack right now. Flame misses at 61 again. So now he's up to 45. Onosaur, once again, just both these monsters just standing still. Onosaur is in the corner. It's not doing anything. Slaw backs up a little bit. Here comes another kiss. Lands. A lot of withering there. Keeps walking forward. But now Onosaur's at least made some distance. Hits the flame. -8 guts. Pretty solid damage. Slaw down to 132. He's in the green. Just on the edge of the yellow. Another kiss. Misses at 78%. Slaw's got a chance to come back here. Hits the dust cloud. Decent damage. No withering. Didn't do any withering. Flame with 4 seconds left on the clock. Lands. Onosaur wins that one. Up 2-1. I love how sedentary this match is. It looks so funny because it's... all the movement is randomized, right? But it looks like what you would do if you were trying to corner your opponent in a fighting game. Like, Onosaur needs to stay away. And Slaw needs to get up close. And Slaw's just getting up close and not letting Onosaur get out. But when Onosaur is back in her range, then it's very spooky. Pushes him back. Oh no, that's not what you want, Slaw. There's another kiss at 75. Onosaur was trailing in guts by a pretty big amount, but now they're equal. Slaw's really only one dust cloud away from tying this up, though. Here comes a kick for no good reason. Big crit kick there. Slaw with about a 5 guts lead at the moment. Just under 10. Anything under 10 is 5. Dust cloud. It's going to hit. Decent lead. Oh, here comes a kick, though. 8 seconds on the clock. Another dust cloud. That's going to steal it. And a third one. We've got a game 5, folks. Oh my god. Time had already run out, and he's like, you know what? I'm just going to attack again. I don't care about your rules. The space-time continuum. Fuck it. I'm just going to keep swinging. He loves digging. Flame lands. Decent early opening there from Onosaur. Slaw has about a 15 guts lead. Goes for the 2 roars. That lands. Big ass crit. 250 damage. No anger from Onosaur, but it goes for the kiss immediately. Slaw down to 0 guts. Onosaur at 20 at the moment. Again, she's cornered though. She's in a good spot to use kiss, but Slaw's slowly walking forward. Walks backwards into kiss range, and it misses again. I cannot believe how many kisses, how many game-winning kisses have missed. I cannot believe this. Ah! Another flame. At least flame's landing. I'm not actually salty. This has been very close, and everybody's been landing about the attacks that you would expect them to. Power Dust Cloud is on, but is he going to use it? He is going to use it! Oh my god, it lands. 167 damage, no grit. Slaw. Playing that better. Just walking up. That round, he got a crit, 2 roars, and a power dust cloud. He attacked twice. Landed both attacks twice. Dodged an 80% kiss. Doing his damnedest to make sure he cheesed out that win. Slaw's Galaxy Brain? I think so. It's looking like it. Oops, that's the wrong monster. Slaw's definitely Galaxy Brain. Block this misfire. Yeah, exactly. That's what it felt like. Just stuck in the corner. Fucking guessing 50-50s. Yeah, GG's Baku. That was actually really funny. Okay, so prediction goes to Slaw. And now we have losers finals. Onosaur and Cepheus. Winner of this advances to B rank. He's got the Baku Sai. Yeah, exactly. Slaw loves cheese. It seems that way. Okay, Onosaur and Cepheus. I'm just happy Cepheus or Onosaur made at least top 3, you know. May not advance today, but it's pretty good. Okay, you got 20 seconds left on the clock. Kiss is really overbearing for some monsters to deal with. I think if Onosaur didn't have those basic techs up front, it would be really, really hard for like 90% of the cast to beat this build. I don't think I gave her enough power though, that's the issue. Flame lands, 149 damage, 11 guts down. Cepheus has enough guts to attack though. Needle stabs, lands at 144, Onosaur just above half health. Pushes him back and then walks into kick range. Says, you know what, I got the pushback, fuck it though. Just let me do the stupidest thing I can do. Let me do it twice in a row. 3 times in a row? No. Yeah, 3 times in a row. There's the charge. Hate watching this. This is so fucking irritating. Oh my god. Cepheus wins game 1. It's such a liability to just have that dead slot up front. The flame misses at 66. Oh my god, the pat again. Come on, stop. No, fucking Christ. So Onosaur is going to absolutely lose this one. This is so infuriating to watch. It's like watching your stupid fucking kid hit himself in the head with a baseball during Little League. Like, I have to pretend I'm excited to watch him play. But like, Jesus fucking Christ, you cannot be worse at this if you wanted. And go Timmy, you got this. Timmy doesn't got it. Don't worry, you got kicked to counterattack. Don't forget, you can always just kick. Or pat. Yeah, that works too. Well, GG's. There goes all of Onosaur's guts. Imagine spending 50 fucking guts to do 70 damage. And literally never dodging. Fuck it. No, you know what? You grit it. It doesn't matter if you win this. You still lost this. Yeah, no. Eat shit. That's so fucking stupid. What a dumb fucking monster. The real reason Moose wants to change the retire rules? It's... Like, what can I do there, right? Like, there's nothing I can do about that. Cepheus wins. Fucking who cares? Just absolute dumb as shit. Did not land a single intelligence tech in an entire fucking set. What do you think the tactile sensation of Mononaga is beneath your fingers? I want to say scaly. I think it's scaly. But like also like a cracked driveway. But like with a little bit of give to it. Slot and Cepheus Grand Finals. Congratulations to Patch and Baku. Your monsters both advanced. I'd like to think I had some part in both your monsters advancing through, you know, Onosaur being Onosaur. No, that's not true. The Sloth set was actually really fun. But that last one, that was just fucking stupid. It attacked with intelligence attack once, and it missed. Sorry, twice. It hit once, missed once, and then that was it. Never used an intelligence attack again. You know why Naga, Zoom, and Dragon are so good in later ranks? Because they scale into the late game. $10 seconds left. Get your bets in. It's a grand finals. Ooh, flattening hits. A little bit of damage there. Goes for the charge. The charge lands. Doesn't do anything. Goes for needle stabs and that misses. See? Onosaur, this is what you should be doing. Please laugh.jpg. Exactly. Please clap. Another charge. Slaw decides, you know what? I'm done using intelligence text too. Saw Onosaur. That looked like fun. I'm just going to use my power text. Ooh, the double charge. Flattening misses at 71. We've seen more dodges in this set already than we did in the last one. So Slaw, just not trying that hard, to be honest. He's resting on his laurels a little bit. He's like, I made rank B. I don't need to try that hard. Dust Cloud hits. A little bit of damage there to start things off. Gets hit with the needle stabs, poked right in the face. Just like fighting a porcupine. Gets him with the roar. 189 damage. Big crit there. Gets hit with the flattening though. They're about equal. Slaw's got a little bit more life than Cepheus at the moment. But they're both in the green. Resting on his Yannies. That was some dumb shit. Do you hear this one sound or this other sound? Just forget that it's two sounds put on top of each other. Ooh. Charge misses. There's the two roars. Slaw wins game number 2. Is it really two sounds on top of each other? Yeah, like it's not a normal voice, right? It's got, what do you call it? It's got processing on it to make it sound like different things. Because it's not like one voice that is ambiguous. It's like one of the sounds is much, much more higher pitched than the other. Yeah, you can hear both very easily. Charge hits. The two roars again. We're finally seeing the double woofs. There's a scratch. See if he's keeping it close. Both at 30 guts. Two roars and needle stabs can both win it here for both sides. The bow and the wow. The charge. The bow and the wow and the charge misses. Oh, he's got power. 10 seconds on the clock and 23 guts. I don't think he's going to hit 45. It's going to be close, but I don't know. You get knocked out. Cepheus up 2-1. Slaw never used so many charges. He just waited till grands, and he's like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Needle stabs misses at 65. Oh, misses the roar. It's the scratch. Goes for a Dust Cloud. Finally attacks. A little bit of damage. Slaw still losing. Dodges the 80% charge, though. Two roars at 66 lands 159 damage. Minus 17 guts. Cepheus has enough to attack now. It's over 50. Slaw is just reaching 45. Slaw with the lead. Ooh, needle stabs lands. Big ass damage there. Does it proc power? It does not. Double Dust Cloud can win this. Misses the first one. And he does nothing the second time. Cepheus wins set 1 of Grand Finals 3-1. And we have a reset. Grand Finals round 2. Here we go. Charge misses at 68. He loves using charge now. He forgot that it existed, and now it's his favorite tech. Minus 31 guts on that scratch. Scratch has been doing Cepheus a lot of favors. Ooh. Dust Cloud doing a little bit there on that crit. Puts Slaw in the lead. Oh, we see a foolery from Cepheus. He gets punished with a 91% chance roar. Lands Cepheus down to half health. Slaw still sitting at about 80%. Gets hit with the needle stabs, and now Cepheus has taken the lead. How quickly things change. Goes for the 2 roars, and it misses at 66. Cepheus with 65 guts. What's he going to do with it? Goes for needle stabs. It lands. It's not enough to KO, but he still wins. Slaw gets power, about 4 seconds after the buzzer. Game 1 goes to Cepheus in the Grand Finals reset. Hits him with the Dust Cloud, 71 damage. Hits him again, 65. Cepheus down to about 2/3 health. Ooh, misses the needle stabs. That's pretty bad. Hits the roar. Cepheus down about 40. I want to say about 40% health. Dust Cloud, 83. Puts him into the yellow. Procs Anger. Both monsters have enough guts to attack another Dust Cloud. Without a crit, it won't kill. Yeah, 64 damage. 2 charges in a row. Another roar that misses. Cepheus goes for flattening. It lands. Not a lot of damage. Slaw's got a good lead right now. Cepheus has enough guts to attack, but he needs a big tech. Flattening's not going to do it. 2 seconds left on the clock. Very long animation to get up from. Slaw wins, so it's 1-all going into game 3. Needle stabs, big damage there. Ooh, Dust Cloud misses. Roar doing a decent amount, big crit. Slaw with a slight lead right now. Both monsters sitting around 55% though. Dust Cloud lands, puts Cepheus into the green. There's the charged land from Cepheus. Slaw still above 50%, but just barely. Slaw goes for charge of his own, does a minuscule 45 damage. Cepheus now has a 20 guts lead. He can do something big with this if he wants. Goes for charge, which is not really the big thing I was thinking, but he still has 65 guts. Both monsters in their 60s. Scratch at 66, lands. There's 32 guts down, and he goes for a second scratch, 2 in a row. He's going to do it. Cepheus wins game number 3. 2-1 for Cepheus going into game 4. Cepheus on tournament point right now. Slaw needs 2 wins in a row to make it happen. Charge. Oh, there's the Dust Cloud. Crit Dust Cloud puts Slaw back in the driver's seat. Charge misses. Slaw doing pretty well right now. Cepheus at about half health. Ooh, hits him with a Dust Cloud. Needle stabs misses. Dust Cloud again. Slaw really wants a game 5. Goes for another Dust Cloud. It's enough to kill. No grit. Slaw wins game number 4, forcing game 5. Okay, game 5, here we go. Flattening lands. Slaw's in a pretty good lead right now. Sorry I wasn't commentating. I got an important message I had to read. Kind of an unfortunate time for that, but you know, it is what it is. Can't do a whole lot about important messages, you know. So Slaw with 10 seconds left on the clock, still at half health. Cepheus has enough guts to attack, but Slaw can end it here. Oh, there's the needle stabs. Slaw gets power. Power Dust Cloud. Is that what he's going to win with? He's going to try. It lands. It does 288 on the crit. That is classic Slaw fashion, getting the power. But getting the crit as well to do an insane amount of damage with a D-Force attack. Slaw is the victor. Congratulations, Baku. Let's take a look at our bracket. So this is what we got. Pretty fun day. A lot of fun matches. A lot of really, really quick matches. We saw the quickest match of all time at 6 seconds. 2 3-second matches in a row. That one was wild. Had so much invested in that. Like, emotionally. I don't think I bet on that last one. I did not. Wait, is that 2.7 or 27? No, it's 2.7. Okay, fuck. Wild. Oh, you had 1.5k invested in it. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for tuning in to another one of these. We're getting close to the end. Tomorrow, we have an actual normal raising stream. I'm going to be raising Monster for ABEF's Queen's Cup tournament. That's going to be a lot of fun because it's a max stat tourney. So you get to see me combine 2 absurd monsters that I've raised in order to make a pixie or a galley pixie. Just so I don't have to deal with having to raise its fucking stats to max with bananas and all that bullshit. But yeah, on Wednesday we will have our last of week 6, and that means that every monster by Wednesday will have fought 2 times, at least 2 times. So, you know, if your monster hasn't fought yet, it'll fight on Wednesday. Gotta love a good double Luigi. We've been having them a lot lately. We had the double Luigi, we had the first place curse. Just, you know, it's everything that you can hope for in a bracket like this.